Taurus, what's good? This is the last in the series of past life love readings. Thank you so much for watching Mama Faya Tarot. If you're a current subscriber, thank you a million times for being here and for coming back. If you're new, just know this isn't a typical reading that I do. This is just a special series of past life love readings so that I can feature what I'm doing during the event on October 28th. You can see the link below in the description box. It's going to be a Halloween event where I do these readings for you on a personal level. So we could get really deep into what your past life. So these are just general. So some of it may resonate, some of it may not. But it's when you book the personal, that's when we get into it. All right. So my beautiful Tauruses, you can check the description box below if you would like a typical present day tarot card reading as well. I read for everybody in my Wellness Center, along with, so you can book a Zoom reading for everybody in my Wellness Center, and you can book a video response reading on Wisio. So check the description box below for both of those, Taurus. And what else is there? There's the Green Witch. Don't forget to buy your sage, your crystals, your candles, and all the other witchy needs you may have, and use discount code MAMAFIA for 10% off. All right, my beautiful Tauruses, let's get into it. And also, if this reading resonates, please consider liking, and subscribing and sharing with your friends and all that fun stuff if you haven't subscribed already. All right, dear Father God, Mother Earth, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors, please protect me. Wow, Taurus, please protect me and my viewers by only allowing in messages from the highest of vibrational beings and block any negative energies from entering this sacred space. So mote it be. That hasn't happened in any of these readings before, so I don't know why they're flipping out today. Right now, this is my 12th one, so that has not happened with these cards yet. So Taurus, don't be nervous. It's all good. Ooh, Renaissance. Fancy. That has not come out yet. Sorry. It's late here in Massachusetts. Yeah, Renaissance. So lots of art, culture, Italy, most likely. A lot of medical advancements happened then too. So interesting. All right, let's see. What was your environment? What was the environment that my beautiful Tauruses have been in? What was the environment that my Tauruses were in? This is a real interesting time. The Renaissance hasn't come out in any of the readings yet, so this is going to be a different reading. You were Italiano. Oh, you were in a town. That comes out a lot. So you were surrounded by a lot of people. All right, what did my Taurus do for work? What did my Taurus do for work? So you weren't rural, you weren't city, you weren't in the middle of it all, but you were sort of in-betweeners. Probably that time period's version of the middle class. Law. Wow, this one's come out for Virgo as well. So you were a lawyer. And you probably made really good money. You were probably an amazing writer as well. I forgot to mention that. And, because usually if you go to law school, you're very good at English, or, well, it would be Italian then, language. Let me see. All right. What was your person's role in society? What was your person's role in society? Come on, let's make it clear. Let's make it clear, Spirit. My arm is itchy. That's why I was looking at it, but I wanted to not give in, but I had to. It was driving me nuts. All right. Oh, laborer and a trader. These two tend to come out together. So I think this person went from being a laborer to a business person. They may have done a come up. So interesting. Courtesan showed itself a couple times. All right, what was the overall theme of this relationship? What was the overall theme or lesson in this relationship? This is the most important card, if you ask me. Ooh, justice and injustice. Interesting that law came up and justice and injustice came up. You may have represented this person in some capacity. Let's see. Let's see what went down. All right, I'm going to use the tarot now to get into the meat and potatoes of the relationship and what happened, some of events that may have gone down between the two of you. Because I don't think you can just use these cards. It doesn't seem like enough. Ooh, 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords. You got hurt in this big time. Big time. My sweet Tauruses. I do think that I think you may have become a lawyer because of so many things that you had gone through in this lifetime. I don't think you always had it easy. Yeah. And depression. I think this relationship caused a lot of pain for you, to be honest with you. I mean, this person was clearly a very hard worker, but it was almost like it was too much. I don't know. You may have been 2 men. Definitely could have been 2 men. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, I think this person may have left you out in the cold or didn't pay you for your services. King of Swords, you cut them out. No, this is a love reading. But there's a lot going on here. So King of Swords, you cut this person out. You had to learn how to cut this person out because they didn't make you feel good about yourself and they didn't fulfill you. Oh, let's see. Oh, the Star and the Ace of Wands. This was definitely a sexual relationship. Oh, man. Okay, so I do think that this person would purposely cause conflict with you in order to kill the relationship versus just telling you how they felt. So this person pushed you out the door, basically is what I'm getting, through creating conflict. Yeah, because they felt like they had to be in control of everything and they couldn't voice how they really felt. They couldn't tell you that this relationship was too much work for them. And so there was too much. I also think that they worked so hard that they didn't devote any time to the relationship. I do think that maybe being 2 men may have been a problem too. You know, I do think that that could easily have been a big issue that you guys could not let people know. But I think that this person really just saw this relationship as something that just another burden, another thing to do. And that really hurt you, Taurus. Making sure, so in this life, this 2020, make sure in 2021 and moving forward, please make sure that you are making sure that people treat you like a priority, you know, and that they understand your worth. This is a little similar to the Virgo reading, in that you need to understand that when someone, you know, isn't giving you the love you deserve and paying attention to everybody else and their mother, then it's definitely time to get out of there. I think, yeah, you held on for a long time and you still offered up commitment to this person despite the fighting because you loved this person very much. Ooh, Death, Justice, 9 of Wands, King of Pentacles. See, and you were a really high-end, high-class person in society. And this really, I think this person may have even stole some money from you or something. They stole your dignity, that's for sure. And you knew, I mean, I think it took you way too long, though, to cut this person out. And you had to learn that you had to get out of there. I do think you may have been married to somebody else. You could have been. Or you may have been, you know, wanting to get into a actual, like, live with this person and be in a commitment with them. There was at one point this person regretting letting you go. And they wanted to work with you. But they felt too trapped. They had burnt a bridge pretty hard with you at one point, Taurus. And they walked away. They really felt like there was no working this out. There may have been some back and forth with this person, and you may have a history of having in and out relationships, back and forth relationships, on again, off agains, you know, and you're no longer going to put up with that in this lifetime. Yeah, you were very, very loving and very emotionally expressive to this person, and they shot you down. And this may have happened again in 2020. you know, not just during the Renaissance times, but during the Renaissance times, eventually you cut them out and you got real logical about it. So maybe that's something you have to learn to do in 2020 as well. Let's see, and beyond. Let's see. Swiftness. Yeah, things moved very fast in the beginning of this relationship. And I think things moved out very quickly too. There was a lot of in and out. There was a lot of communication between the two of you. So you may have met this person through work. I do think you met this person through work. And that may be a way that you met your current partner or whoever it is you're asking about, Taurus. The Tower. Yeah. The ending came very quickly, but it bothered you for so long. And I think for so long, I think you may have even died wondering if this person cared about you at all. And it's, again, a more narcissist empath sort of dynamics, it feels. But also that, you know, you're learning, you should learn in 2020 and beyond to release negative attachments. Because that's going to be really important for you, Taurus. You're way too cool to be stuck to people that cause torment. Oh, yeah, your person was highly impulsive. Definitely could have been a fire sign. Son of fire and the son of water. You were the emotional one. They were the sexual, fiery, impulsive one. But that's where they found their power. I do think this person was highly charismatic. Highly. Which does, again, speak to a little bit of narcissism. I think that both of you may have been married to women. But that didn't really matter. You two definitely hooked up and definitely met up. I think that was very common and is still very common. Change, yeah. This person may have taken off with their woman. They left. They got out of there. They changed the whole situation. Work on abandonment. Abandonment issues are going to be probably something you may struggle with. A lot of us struggle, Taurus. I've struggled with my own abandonment issues. So no tea, no shade. But I do think that this was a big part of that. And I feel like you never got your justice. So make sure you get your justice in this lifetime. Damn, Taurus, that's rough. All right, how'd you pass away, buddy? I'm so sorry. This was rough. Virgo was similar. Let's see. Come on, let's make it clear. My beautiful Tauruses. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Ooh. All right. Peacefully. Good. Luckily, at least you died peacefully. I do believe you may have had children and your wife around you. And, you know, you ended up being, you know, dying peacefully with your people around you. And that's a blessing. So let's pray for that for you in this lifetime as well. Okay, Taurus. Whew, your person died by suicide. That comes out more than I would like. But unfortunately, it is a common way of passing away. And obviously your person did come back. So, you know, you may have been taught that, you know, you're stuck in purgatory forever, but I don't necessarily believe that. And so this person, I think it was more of a slow suicide, though, probably through substance abuse, because this person was very, very, but I do think that they may have like drank themselves to death and like did not care if they had disease and still drank. They drank a lot, I'm getting, because I'm getting a little nauseous, but I think it was later in life. I don't think they died young necessarily. Although anybody in the Renaissance times died young compared to now. Mistrust. Yeah, so work on any abandonment issues, any trust issues that you may have in 2020 that you may not even fully be able to explain. This would explain it. And any strange nightmares too that you may have, or thoughts of maybe your partner in this lifetime leaving you or cheating on you or anything like that, make sure that you check those and be like, wow, maybe that's past life from my Renaissance lifetime. Maybe I shouldn't get mad at my partner for dreaming that they cheated on me. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting that for somebody. That might be true. Do you ever have a dream about your partner cheating on you and you wake up pissed at them? It happens. A conversation. All this person had to do then and maybe now is learn how to talk to you, Taurus, and tell you how they were feeling. A lot of people needed to work on that. And that was a very common theme in a lot of the readings. Wow. Entrapment, dawn, indecision, and the gift. I do think that this person wasn't all bad, but they may have suffered from severe substance abuse, may have had some mental illness in the mix here, was highly, highly impulsive, hypersexual too. I have picked up on, quite a bit of mental illness in these readings, which I think was very common and highly untreated. So, or treated differently than we treat it now. Some cultures really great, like the indigenous reading was beautiful. Whereas, in this time period, it may have been very different. So, anyway, I hope you got a lot out of this, Taurus. Just continue in this lifetime to work on any abandonment issues. That's going to be big. And learning how to get rid of people before they murder your soul, buddy. All right? All right. Taurus, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.